Hey guys, welcome back to the Stingy Trigger Tabletop. This is Trigger here today, doing another quick project video for you guys. Today we're going to go ahead and recharge some desiccant packs. I use these particular large size packs. I use them in big ammo cans, gun safe, gear bags, especially stuff I'm putting into long-term storage down in the basement. You know, throw your gear in a big plastic bag, throw one of these inside, make sure it doesn't get moldy. You get the idea. These are the Engelhard Desiccant 25, 8 units of Type 1 desiccant. Not quite sure what that means. I'll annotate it if I can find some info on it. But I wanted to recharge these guys because I've had them out and used for quite a while now. And they're just not doing it like they used to, especially in like my nylon gear bags. They don't seem to be wicking out the moisture quite like they used to do when they were new. So we're going to go ahead and recharge them. Now, there's a lot of different ways you can recharge these things. Some people say microwave them. Some people say bake them in the oven. Some people say sit them out in the sun. Personally, I'm going with bake in the oven. The instructions from the manufacturer on all these bags is to reactivate the bag. You bake it in the oven between 245 and 275 degrees for approximately 12 hours. Now, I don't know if it's going to take 12 hours. It might. After all, it does take months for these things to absorb the moisture. I can certainly see it taking hours to get it back out. Now, I did some research. I looked around on YouTube and online, and a lot of guys have different formulas and different ways to go about recharging these things. Some guys are like, oh, you know, 5 minutes in the microwave and you're done. I don't know about that. So we're going to go ahead and perform as scientific an experiment as we can. And we're going to go ahead and recharge these desiccant packs. Now, I've gone ahead and weighed them all previously. They're all hovering between 10.4 and this guy here at 10.7 ounces, the heaviest of all of them. I've marked it with a little double X there. And we're going to go ahead and throw these guys in the oven, and we're going to pull them out approximately every hour, maybe every 2 hours to start and every hour after that. And we're going to go ahead and see how much it reduces by weight-wise each hour. And when we're all said and done, we should have a nice little graphable set of data points so that we can go and say, okay, for this particular desiccant, this particular type and pack and weight, okay, the manufacturer says 12 hours. Maybe it only takes 6. Maybe it does take the full 12. Who knows? Maybe it'll take longer. So we're going to go ahead and get that started here in a minute, and we'll be back to go through the how-to step-by-step and the rest throughout the day. See you in a minute. Okay guys, we're back over here in the kitchen. Got ourselves a pan, all set to go and bake our desiccant packs in the oven here. As you can see, I have preheated the oven to 275 degrees. That is the manufacturer's specification for the high end of the drying temperature. We're going to compare that one across drying these guys out. Now, I should point out, this is an old pan. As you can see, it's pretty gross and rusty. I usually use this for like stripping car parts and stuff like that. I would not recommend taking mom or the wife's nice new expensive, you know, Pampered Chef stone pan to do these things. On the off chance that something goes wrong and maybe a pack melts or something or bursts open, you don't want to be ruining that kind of stuff. I mean, outside of the replacement expense, it also puts you in the doghouse, so you're not going to get to buy any guns or ammo or other fun toys for quite a while. Again, got our one pack here, marked with our 2 X's. That's our heavy pack. We got all 5 of them in a tray here. And we're going to go ahead and toss them into the oven real quick. And we'll come back and check on them in precisely an hour. And we'll meet you guys back over on the tabletop in a minute. After giving these guys plenty of time to dry. Do a little time lapse for you guys here. And we'll bring it back to the tabletop where we'll weigh our trial bag after 1 hour of baking time. Well guys, we've finished our drying process. These have successfully baked for 12 hours in the oven, leaving us with a final overall weight of 9.9 ounces for this large size desiccant bag. And overall I think it did a pretty good job drying out. You saw in the time lapse there the overall progression as these bags dried out. And that last little 0.1 ounce took us almost 3 hours to get, so I think it's pretty safe to say that since it was first losing 0.3, then 0.2, then finally 0.1, then fractions of a tenth of an ounce, probably 30 hundredths of an ounce or something like that, I'd say that it did a pretty good job of getting dried out over the course of 12 hours, so at least for this particular type of desiccant, it looks like you are actually going to have to bake it for quite a considerable amount of time. Other brands may have different recommendations, but I think it's fairly safe to say that those guys on the internet that are telling you, hey, bake it for 20 minutes and you're good, well, clearly 20 minutes wouldn't have even gotten out a tenth of the moisture that we managed to remove from these guys. And they should be good and recharged and should last us for quite a while from this point forward. As always guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more fun gun and project videos. And remember, we're just a couple of city slickers working this out as we go along. Thanks for watching.